Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to look at any object in first person. So I'm gonna just be looking at this bed for the demonstration. So if I turn around and click on a specific key, I can look at the object. And if I look up, it will work the same and it is flexible for any object. Let's get into it. To start off, enter BP first person character and go to any free area. I'm gonna right click and add custom event. I'm just gonna call this make player look at object. And then while you have your event selected in the details panel to the right, add an input, and we're just going to call this actor. Then select on the variable type, and it should be an actor, and make sure it's an object reference. Next, we're going to get player controller, and we're going to set ignore look input, and we're going to check this box. And then we also want to add a timeline. Then we can just leave the name as default. Then double click to open up your timeline. And then set the length to the duration you want the transition to be. So for me, I'm just going to keep it as 1 second. I'm going to add a track, add a float track. And then just right click anywhere and click on add key to curve. And set the time to 0 and 0 for the first key. And then add another key and then set the time to the length and set the value to 1. Compile and save. And go back to your event graph. Next thing we need to do is we need to get control rotation from our pawn, so leaving target as self is okay. And then we also need to drag out of actor over here and get actor location. Then we also want to just get our actor location. Out of our actor location, we're going to get find look at rotation, which should be plugged into start, and then from the actor parameter, we want to plug that into target. And then we want to get a lerp rotator, make sure it's a rotator, and then plug our control rotation, so from our pawn into A, and then plug the return value of the find look at into B, and then plug the alpha into this new track 0 of the timeline over here, and make sure to take shortest path. Next, out of the update node, and actually let's break this and set it to play from start. Then out of update, we want to get player controller. Then we want to set control rotation. And then we want to plug the return value of the lerp rotator into the new control rotation and plug this into update. Then out of finished, we want to call a short delay. So 0.2 seconds should be okay. And then also just out of get player controller, we just want to set ignore look input again. Set ignore look input, and we can leave it unchecked. That should be it. So to demonstrate, I'm just going to assign this to a specific key. So for example, 6. So under keyboard events, I'm going to look for 6, and then out of pressed. So I'm going to call the event, so make player look at object. Player look at object, and then I can set this actor to pretty much anything. So actually, I'm just going to get actor of class to demonstrate, and I'm just going to set this as a bed. So I have a bed in my world over here, so I'm going to set it as that, and then plug the return value into actor, and we can check it out. So if I enter the world and if I click on the specific key, so if I click on 6, I should rotate and face the bed, and as you see, that works. So it works from different sides. As you see, it's working perfectly. And we can also try it with another object if you'd like. So for example, the chair. So we can test it out. As you see, I can look at the chair from anywhere and it's working perfectly. Thank you guys for watching, and if you'd like more cool tutorials like how to hide under bed like this, make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you.